I vividly remember when I was a kid and I travelled abroad with my family on holiday, and I would get a real thrill of pleasure every time I saw a British-made car. A Mini carrying a whole extended family down the autovia to Madrid. A secret police Land Rover rounding up innocent civilians for torture and disappearance in Buenos Aires. A Jaguar or a Rover wafting a rich businessman around the Bois de Boulogne in Paris looking for prostitutes. All these sightings made me proud to be British. Of course, those happy days have long gone. I found it really distressing, Thatcher's destruction of industry in the UK. The only businesses Thatcher seemed to want to promote were financial services and the arms trade. One, you're robbing people, and the other, you're killing them. I think I'm unusual as a left-winger, in that I've always been very patriotic, and I've always tried really hard to buy British, something that has become increasingly difficult over the years. For example, cars. Now we manufacture a great many cars in this country, but all the firms that make them are foreign-owned. India's Tata owns Jaguar Land Rover, BMW own Mini, and so on. I actually drove a Rover until they went out of business, and typically the company was looted by those who were supposed to save it. But luckily for me, there is one vehicle produced in the UK that has 1 in 4 of the world's sales in its category, and that company is British, and indeed family-owned. So for my day-to-day transport, I drive a JCB backhoe digger. Of course, there are disadvantages. It's big and noisy, and I'm never going to use all the capabilities, but then you can say that about all those 4x4 SUVs that people drive. People own Range Rovers and stuff because they say they get a sense of security from them. Well, I've got that in spades. With my JCB backhoe digger. There's a huge turbo engine, a giant glass cab with opening rear and side windows, both front and rear windscreens, and best of all, a big, smashy, hydraulically powered arm to sweep all the other commuters out of the way. Of course, there's only one seat, so Linda has to travel in the digger's bucket. I tell her she's in the open air, just like a convertible. Also, when I tell my rapper friends in LA that my ride is something called a 500 horsepower backhoe, they are impressed.